to bring you this quote that my soul, and it's a declaration that my soul brought forward yesterday to me. And it's been a journey, of course. And the declaration, I want you to close your eyes for a second to deepen into your breath. I'm going to invite you to take 3 deep cleansing breaths, the deepest inhalation you have taken so far in your ear. Yes, there, that's it. Bring both hands into your heart center. Begin to tune into the calling and the rhythm of your heart. I invite you to rest here for 1 second. Beautiful. And listen to this message. This is a message that your heart and your soul are giving you. This is a message that your life, the energy of your life, is giving you today. Listen closely. Your humanity is the divine in you. Your humanity is divine. Your humanity is divine. Take a deep breath in. Register, observe, observe. How do you feel? What happens within your body, in your internal landscape, when you listen to these words? Your humanity is divine. Take another deep breath in. Beautiful. I want to welcome you if you're new to my channel. My name is Sofia Martinez. I am a coach. I bring practices of nature, meditation, HeartMath practices, ontological practices that reconnect you back to your heart, to your soul, to your being, to bring the light that you are into the world in whatever that way that is. Bring your expression, your authentic self, your true essence, and learn, because in that journey, it's a beautiful journey, and it requires for us to go deep into the cavern that we fear, like Joseph Campbell says, to discover the light. And so this is my role here today, where I walk with you and to dive deep into that cave that you fear, to discover your light. So you might harvest that light, recover that light, reclaim that light, and bring it into your life. Recognize that that light is you, all of it. And so I want to welcome you to this channel. If you have heard me before, welcome back. And I just want to come back to this quote: your humanity is divine. And I want to share a little bit of a personal story here. I'm gonna say, I don't know, 10 years, 9 years now, I, had a life where it was very traditional. I was 8 years not married, but we never actually got married, but we were common law. We lived together. We worked together many years. We didn't work together anymore towards the end of our relationship, but within a month period, that relationship ended. The work that I was doing, that I was working at a wellness center, all of a sudden I was working full time. It went to 1 day a week. The home that I lived, I had a cat that Fritz is his name, a black and white tabby that was the most precious being in the whole wide world. I had a soul connection the moment where we saw each other on BCS/PCA, and I'm feeling tender about that. He passed away last year in 2023, and it was a beautiful, beautiful bond, as you can see. Um, and so we moved together to a new space, and within a month, I didn't know I was sharing the place with somebody and I didn't know that they had an argument between the top and the bottom floor. And um, anyways, we needed to leave because Fritz wasn't um, welcome there. And so imagine within a month, my whole life, a big tower moment, let's say, and all while I was finishing my Usui Reiki training for teaching as a teacher to bring Usui Reiki and be able to teach. So imagine that. And so I went into this massive journey where I moved to an island that I always felt really, really close to. It always felt really close to my heart, called Salt Spring Island in BC, Canada, where, it's very self-sufficient. There's lots of nature, at least at the time. Now it has changed a lot. But at that time, there was still, a sense of nature and culture and community and all of that. And I lived in this trailer by the ocean in an organic farm, and I was so in tune with nature, with the cycles of the moon, the cycle of the tide. I had an eagle's nest right on top of me that I would wake up to the calling of the eagles, beep, 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 every single morning. And I was so in tune about their process as well, with when, the egg hatched and they had the little eagle as well, the the father continuously going and searching for branches to fix the nest. It was really beautiful. And I spent that time, I spent, I don't know, months and months, um, focusing on fasting and meditating, doing silence. And I went really, really deep into the connection with my soul, to the point that it was really hard to be in the world. I felt so um, at peace and at home in the spirit world in my meditation practice. And I just got to a point where I didn't understand why I was here. And until I would have really long conversations with Jesus as the ascended master. During my that Usui Reiki training, during my attunement, Jesus came to me, and it was really beautiful experience of deep, deep love and overflow of love and a waterfall of love that I haven't experienced before. And if you're not religious, I connect with Jesus as a teacher, as an ascended master, as a teacher that teaches to walk in the path of love, the golden path, what I call. And anyways, he was teaching me through stories at that time when I was meditating. And that was the way that, spirit came to me. It also came through nature and fairies and nature itself. Like, the ocean would speak to me, the moon, and all different ways that my soul was, and that larger aspect of me, that life itself, was teaching me and helping me heal and remember who I am and what I am. And so one day I was in my meditation, and this angel came to me and started asking me questions, very curious. It's like, what does it feel to eat a strawberry? What is the smell of a magnolia? What is the feeling in your skin of going into the ocean? What is, the feeling of kissing somebody? And I started sharing and sharing and sharing. And through the sharing, I started to feel that new sense of aliveness within me, and the new sense of pleasure of what it means to be alive, incarnated in this world. And I quickly began to realize what the angel was teaching me. And it was teaching me that in spirit source itself needs to incarnate to have an experience, to experience itself. And I, as a human being, I get to experience myself through my incarnation, through all the experiences of my life. And so when I say no to life, I'm saying no, I'm saying yes to death immediately. There's something that last 2 years ago I started to do, work a lot in my lineage, in my line, and through this process that is called biodecodification. Biodecodification is a translation in Spanish, in English, I mean. And I connected with an ancestor of mine that she wrote, Sofia, same as my name. She wrote, she lost her brother that was my great grandfather, and he worked with animals, he worked with horses, and he worked with the land. And when he was really young, he had a heart attack, and she wrote this book. And the book says that, speaks about, I never found the book, but the book speaks about embracing death is embracing life. And the only way to embrace life is embracing death. And what do I mean by this? In all its cycles, all the cycles of your life, moment in your everyday, there's gonna be a moment of death where you have to embrace that death, the loss of something. Maybe you expected that you're gonna arrive, I don't know, on time at work, and you didn't. That's, you know, an experience of death. And so the moment we allow the muscle of embracing death begins to strengthen within ourselves, it's also the moment we and you and I are embracing life too. And so I began to realize that, you know, at a time in my life, in my teenage, I numbed myself, I avoided pain, and I avoided pain by, you know, drinking or smoking or whatever it was. I also avoided pain in my life through overworking and through immersing myself in causes as well that caused a lot of pain. I used to be really out there in you know, protest around food security, food sovereignty, and then I, in this process, I realized that I avoided the pain through my spirituality, through my meditation, through my fasting. And it wasn't about transcending and leaving this body. The answer of it all was to be embodied here, be so present here now that my whole soul shines through me in this moment. And so this is what this quote and this declaration brings. Your humanity is divine. Is divine. No need to go out and numb, no need to escape into the fifth dimension. Be here now. We need you. We need all of you. We need all of humanity, all of your humanity. Your joy as much as your sadness, your inspiration as much as your fears, your strength as much as your limitations, because we learn from you and with you, and we heal together. And it is within and through your humanity that you discover love, unconditional love, this love that Jesus was sharing with me, this path of love of the heart, where I welcome all of who I am in love, because in love is the only energy I can heal, in that embrace. And so let me finish again. Your humanity is divine. I welcome all of who you are. If you want to continue this journey with me through one-on-one coaching, EmpowHer coaching is a 3-month program where we dive in together into that cave that you fear for so long and shine the light to discover your light and bring your light, your authentic voice, your true essence into the world, into your life. For you. For you. Send you big love. Bye-bye.